special mention. Because we are just trying to figure something out, right? And on the way between point A to point B, sometimes we got to assume some things, right? So, for example, if I'm doing a road trip between here and let's say New Orleans, Louisiana, I'm going to assume that I need a certain number of fill-ups, right? Now, I might be wrong, but I can't take the trip without at least making the assumption. They need a couple of fill-ups. So I would tell you that, hey, man, listen, we're going to ride, right, from here to New Orleans, and I'm probably going to need about 3 fill-ups, man. So can you go half on the gas with me? That's going to be about $80 or whatever that figure is. So now he can expect to pay, at least in gas, $80, right? It gets us to a place where we can have a conversation, is what I'm saying. We can disagree about these assumptions, but at least we have a sense of 300 moms or 3 million moms. Does that make sense, y'all? Okay.
So,
all right.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Does this assumption goes into your submission also?
Well, short answer is yes, because someone's going to ask where you got the number from.
Okay.
And so you got to make just make a case on where you got that number from.
So we don't actually have to go out there and actually go out there and survey the moms. I can just say like there's 5 elementary schools in Gwinnett County and there's 400 kids. So I'm expecting that there'll be, that's a lot of moms.
Well, that's what Darnell says. He's pretty sure about that. So.
And that'll be like 600 moms for one county. Okay. I can say it just like that.
And then if there are so many counties in Georgia, then you're assuming so many moms in the.
That's also I'm trying to figure out, like, how small and how big are we going when you're doing your
okay. So you will tell me that, or you will tell the judges that's up to you on what markets you want to attack. I do agree with Wayne's point of you need to be clear on everybody. You need to be clear on who you can reach the fastest.
Okay.
So look, there are 2 million moms in America. I'm trying to get to the 100 moms that are in Georgia right now, or the 100 moms that are in the Atlanta area right now. I can drive to them. Now, look, I need help. That's why I've asked y'all for some money to get to the other 900,000, 900, whatever it is. Right? Okay. So let me provide some more specific assistance with that. Is there a website dedicated to busy moms? Kevin? Keith. I don't know what that website dedicated to busy moms.
Pretty sure it is.
Okay.
Maybe some couponing website.
Okay. So, are there magazines dedicated to busy moms?
Yeah. Oprah.
Okay. Okay.
We have like People's Magazine.
Okay. Not quite dedicated to busy moms, but I got your point. So here's my point to all of you: is that is market sizing in a box. And sir, I'm going to give you. I don't even know you, but I'm going to give you my last template. All right? Is that all right?
Yes, sir. Okay.
So I'm sacrificing myself, but now I'm tempted. What's your name, sir?
So let's look at your.
I'll take it down. Good to meet you. Is that yours? Is that the one I gave you?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I sacrificed for you, Charles, and she gives me hers. Isn't that wonderful? All right. So that's market sizing in a box. All those magazines have readership, right? So they'll tell you what the circulation is. Just ask them, right? Meaning, if you do the research, they have a whole section for their advertisers that tells you how big their market size is. All right. So that's in a box. That's just given to you. But I don't want y'all to think that's the only way to do it. Right? There are many ways to do it, but it takes that kind of thinking that I just erased. That kind of figure out how to get there. Does that make sense? All right. This is a place this is the difference. This is the difference between somebody hearing your idea and going, I don't want any part of that, and someone hearing your idea and going, we can take over. We can take over. And that's the difference. If someone hears that there are 300,000 people that fit and you know where to find them, you saying, there's a lot of them. Where are they? Everywhere. Right? Okay, got it. Okay, so that's market size. So does that give more clarity to your question? Right. Okay. All right. So, hey Alexa.
Yeah.
Let me get it. So every time we have one of these sessions, I do a thing about problem solution, right? problems.
Mhm.
Okay, can you please explain problem solution? What is that? For someone who has never heard of what I'm talking about. What am I talking about?
Okay, so problem solution is this in regards to your company or just in general?
Just in general.
Okay, so problem is the problem that the person suffers from,
Okay.
the issue at hand, and the solution is pretty much the thing that solves that problem that person has.
Okay. Why is it so important? Why do I do this every session?
It's important because every business has a problem solution. Every single one.
Is that clear for anybody? Is anybody confused about that? Okay. Robert, say it again.
Okay.
Problem solution. What does that mean?
Problem solution. I'll give you an example. Problem solution. Everything that any business does, it solves a problem for somebody. So if I have a cup company, the problem is you don't feel like holding whatever you're drinking in your hand. You're losing too much water or whatever it is, and you need something to hold it. So I provide a solution by giving you a cup. That's
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah.
Thank you. Who makes this, sir? Walmart. Did Walmart make this? Who made it? Who's manufacturing?
Rubbermaid or something.
Somebody in China? Okay. So what's your name? I know I heard. I mean, Thomas. So this is an umbrella, right? Okay. So let's test this theory, right? So this whole thing about problem solution, right? So we're making an argument that every company solves a problem for somebody, right? So somebody in China makes umbrellas, right? So what is the problem? Getting rained on. And so what is the solution? Oh, say it another way. The solution. Say it another way. So if my problem is getting rained on, then my solution might be what? Less words. So my solution might be what? If the problem is getting rained on, right? What I want is blank. Cover. Right? So that if I want cover, then how many different options of covering are there? See that? We're not in the covering business. So yesterday we were in the umbrella business. We can only make umbrellas, little ones and big ones. But if we allow ourselves to think about it a little differently, we're now in the poncho business, just like that, with the same material that they make the umbrellas out of. All we're going to do is make it a different shape, right? And sell some more stuff. That make sense? Now let's go one step further. Some people want umbrellas because that's what they want, right? If I'm dressed in my nice clothes, I want an umbrella, right? But if I'm working in the rain, I want a poncho. Two different audiences, right? Double the revenue, if you will. You just kind of get your head around it. It's not a promise, but you got my point, right? A brand new customer, same product, right? So same core element. If you can appreciate that you're in the covering business. Does that make sense? Okay. R. What's your name, sir? Will. That's your name? So you're Will, and you're Wayne.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got the R from. I'm working on it, sir. I just met you. Okay, it's Will. All right, Will and Wayne. Okay, so Will. Burger King, what problem do they solve? Burger King, what problem do they solve? Hunger. Hunger. All right, that's good. So Ford, what problem do they solve? Mobility. Good. Give me another word. That's right. That's correct. Okay. All right. So if we do Greyhound, what problem do they serve? Okay. How about the MARTA? MARTA. Okay. Right. So there's space, right? In a given niche, in a given marketplace. Is anybody confused about that? Okay. Now that symbol to digest. Let me tell you how you'll get it wrong. Is because you'll be so enamored with your own idea that you swear that people have to use it for the reason that you said it should be used. And then somebody else says, dude, you're in the covering business. Like we can take that same umbrella and we can use it to make this and make that and make this and make that. And you'll cringe because the inventor in you says, but it's my umbrella. It should be used the way that I say it should be made. How dare you want to put other stuff on my umbrella or turn it into a different shape? You blasphemer, you. And there goes your deal because you can't appreciate that your thing can be used differently. Does that make sense? Okay. Every year we have students that submit things that fit a very niche audience. Most often it's for college students, which is y'all's favorite answer for target market. right? So y'all create college students, services, products, ideas, etc. And then I say, well, we can use that same thing for this audience over here. No, because college students need it. And I'm on campus every day, and I have this problem every. There's 10,000 students that go to college on this campus. There are 100,000 people in the city of Atlanta just by itself that have the exact same problem. If we're going to go through the effort, why not appeal to a bigger audience? Does that make sense, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. Problem solution. Every company's got one. Okay. Well, do you have an idea already? Is there a thing you're already thinking about? Not yet? What's your name, sir?
Charles.
Charles, Thomas, Will, Wayne, Darnell, Eric. Okay, I'm working on it. So, okay. All right. Charles, do you have an idea already?
As far as
An idea. Well, you're sitting here at an idea thing. So, do you have an idea already?
oh, my real idea, I just start moving.
Okay. So, Charles, why are you here? I'm asking honestly, not a pop quiz, no setup. I'm just asking honestly, why'd you come?
Honestly, I'm just interested in how like markets work and stuff like that. Econ class, just to listen and just I don't know if business works.
Okay, excellent. Well, why'd you come? Okay. Okay. A business type deal. So I buying like a franchise from somebody else kind of thing?
No, I want to get into medicine, but I was thinking of starting my own practice.
Okay. Okay, excellent. I got it. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do that. What kind of medicine?
I was thinking about cardio.
Like cardio? Tell me more. I don't understand.
Cardiothoracic, like surgery.
Cardiothoracic. I don't know what that is. So explain.